Hey everybody, welcome to, this is my Project Pan 2019. I've been wanting to do one of these for a while. I'm only doing eyeshadows, palettes, and it's a great way to force myself to use everything that I have. I'm on an eyeshadow low buy for this year. I kind of went crazy last year and bought a bunch of eyeshadow, and I really got to use it. It's kind of hard to use it. So this video will show where I am starting the year in 2019, and then we'll check in maybe quarterly, and we'll see how much of this stuff I actually go through this year. So really quickly, I'll just show you what I'm going to be working on. So the first one is this Natasha Denona, which I really like. Some people said they don't like it. I really do like it. It's nice and soft. This one shade right here, I think it's like Blue Dahlia. This one is really kind of chunky and there's a lot of fallout, but all the other ones are good. And I have used it, and you can see it doesn't look like I've used any, but I actually have. This is actually a face palette, and I use it on my eyes all the time. It like really is a great eye palette. I use this pink, and I use kind of all of these really, and I use this for like inner corner. It's like it works really good on my eyes. It's very light. These are my two favorite eye shades to use, so I'm going to see if I can. And the goal on these, pretty much all of these, is just to hit a pan in each one of them. Like just even one pan, that would be fine, right? So that's good. This is one of my favorite palettes. It's a little much for every day. It's Pat McGrath palette. It's really great. Everything in here is really pretty. A lot of these are like single eye shades that you can just kind of use for like an all over lid color. This is really pretty. The purple's really pretty. Again, these are big pans. I just want to hit one of them. That'd be great. This is a fantastic everyday palette. I have used it a lot, but you know, you can see like you can't really, it doesn't even look like it, right? So this is another one. It'll be pretty easy, I think, to hit pan on all these shades over here. Great for every day. This was one that I sort of just bought and I haven't used it at all. So this will be something that I'm going to look forward to kind of getting into. I haven't used it in, you know, like I just said, at all. I'm kind of waiting. I was kind of waiting to use up a little bit more, but I'm pulling it in to do a Project Pan. This is another fairly new palette. I love it. It's got a lot of warm, you can tell I'm a warm shade person, and it's got some really nice lid shades in there, so any of these would be good to hit pan on. Like I said, it's pretty new. And let's see, this is from last year, and I really liked this palette. It seems kind of boring. These two are really good lid shades. Obviously, I've used this. My goal for this year with this guy right here is to basically hit pan on both of these. Maybe use these up, and then I might depot these and put these in magnetic palette. I adore this palette. It's great. It's beautiful, like warm shade, warm tone peach shade. It smells really nice. I just want to hit pan on anything in here pretty much, and that would be fine. Almost done. I really don't have too many palettes. I mean, it's a lot though. This e.l.f. palette, this Mad for Matte Jewel Pop palette, it was okay. I didn't like love it. I depotted this one and put it in my magnetic palette. This little mustardy color I kind of like. So I guess my goal is probably to try to use this one up. I'm going to depot the black and put it in my magnetic palette. I don't really love these shades, so I can hear too much at all. So I don't know. This one, I'd be happy with just some use out of this guy right here. And that's that. And then finally, my magnetic palette. And this guy right here is just a mix. This is that one e.l.f. shadow that I took out. I don't really have any Project Pan goals so much for this. This kind of has a lot of shadows that, I don't know, I've used up most of the other palette. Probably these two leftover shades will go in here. This is a gorgeous shade. This is Tiny Tangerines. That's ColourPop. These are over here are some MAC shadows. This one is one of my all-time favorite shadows. I love it. It's called Arena by MAC. You can't really see it, but it's such a good such a good satin shade. So this guy, not so much. I'm not too concerned about it. It tends to, I kind of reach for it every day. I like to set my primer and stuff like that, but I'm pretty happy with it. It just stays, you know, it's a permanent vanity palette. So that's it. Here are my palette goals for 2019. Hopefully we can hit some pan. I'm on a eyeshadow low to no buy this year. So I'll see you guys in a few months and we'll see if I've made any progress on this. Happy 2019.